Greetings. Now today we look into an industry which combines beauty and elegance, pageantry. I'll be speaking to participants of Mr. and Miss Mombasa pageant, an event or rather a beauty contest to be held later in November. We want to talk to them, we want to hear their journey into a pageant and their visions and missions for the beauty with a purpose. In a world where beauty meets a purpose, a new generation of young men and women in Mombasa are stepping into the spotlight, not just to shine, but to inspire. After years of silence, the Mr. and Miss Mombasa pageant is making a comeback this November.
We are not looking for only someone who's beautiful or handsome. We are looking for someone who is going to create an impact, someone who's going to connect with the community, because without the community, then there is no model, there is no queen, there is no king.
At the bootcamp, participants are perfecting their walk, their poise, and their confidence. They are learning more than just catwalks and choreography. They are learning life skills.
We want to give them a platform where they can grow as well as learn about Mombasa and about the fashion industry, because we felt like when it comes to Mombasa, especially in terms of pageantry, there are limited slots, so we want to give them a place where they can grow.
For most of these contestants, this is their very first time in pageantry, yet their passion and determination are already visible.
My modeling journey, let's say I used to be told, nikiwa mtoto mdogo, I was tall and skinny, so I used to be told you'd make such a good model, but I didn't follow up with it until recently when I met Mona, who is one of the event organizers, and she told me about this event. Aliniona ko like, are you a model? You look like a model. I was like, okay, I want to try. And it's mostly because of the opportunity that it presents mostly.
Across the world, beauty contests like Miss World, Miss Universe, Miss Grand International, and Mr. World have produced global icons, people who use their beauty, talent, and influence to advocate for change.
My purpose is to put an impact in this world, to be remembered. And the only way, I've been an introvert for a couple of years, but since I entered model, it has improved me in every walks of life. Modeling has improved my confidence, charisma, has improved a lot of things.
I want to become everything about modeling. I've always wanted to be a fashion and designer. So I want to, like, if I open a cloth line, I'll be modeling with my, advertising my clothes as a model.
In Kenya, pageantry is slowly gaining recognition, and events like Mr. and Miss Mombasa are giving local youth the platform to dream beyond borders.
The experience for me, it has been tough and easy in a way. The tough side is modeling, like, it needs passion and investment. You can see a model thinking that she or he gets things easier, but no. It needs a lot of investments, the outfits, the photo shoots, and everything. Like, you have to give it all. And my negative experience is like maybe having expectation. So I can just say, what I can say, you should not have expectations, because sometimes they fail you. So having expectations, maybe you go to an event and say, oh, I'm going to that event and I'll win. And when you go there, now sure. So you see, that's an experience that always comes when you don't expect. Yeah.
Beyond the glitz and glam, they are also thinking critically about Kenya's fashion industry.
I think our fashion industry is growing. We lazima tujipe, the pat on our backs. Then the other thing the kind of industry tuko nayo right now, yeah, it's very different. As much as we want to cling to our traditional clothing, we have to admit that saizi tunaishi na metropolitan. So we don't just have people from their tribes, you know, tribes become neighbors. So those are the people who influence the kind of things that we wear. You know, your friends probably will influence what you wear. Fashion is growing and it's changing. And I feel like as the more we go, the more we kind of find our voice.
This year's theme, Beauty for a Sustainable City, brings a deeper meaning, beauty with responsibility. Each contestant is working on a Beauty with a Purpose project aimed at making Mombasa cleaner, greener, and more livable.
Purpose is what you bring to the table, the projects you do to change your community, to change your city, to bring that city at the, like a sustainable city.
For example, nikiwa Mr. Mombasa, si ndio? I'll try to push on, niangalie venye wanaweza tolewa kutoka kwa hiyo mihadarati hadi kuweza kukua kuregeshwa kwa sawa. Ndio najua si rahisi, but we may give it a trial.
So with the theme being sustainability, that's beauty with a purpose for sustainability, especially for Mombasa County. We can have discussions about blue economy, which is the ocean. We can have discussions about our agricultural sections, which is technically our coconut trees. We can have discussions about even employment, about talent, when you umesema, because this is a talent, you know. It's a talent that you can use to actually make a difference. So for me, that is what the sustainability circle would look like.
They hope that with enough support, especially from the government, pageantry can be recognized not just as entertainment, but as an industry that empowers youth and creates jobs.
Basically, kuwaleta hapa inawasaidia not only for themselves, but it's also giving them an opportunity to interact with different people. They get to learn from one another. At the end of the day, we believe that one person cannot make a change, but a lot of people together, they can make a change. Na huyo mtu mmoja kuacha masaa yake mawili, hiyo masaa mawili kuna mambo yenye angefanya haingemsaidia, lakini kuja hapa ana learn na wenzake, na pia they get to improve who they are as much as they are learning.
Yeah, that's it. The government should support us. Models, we really sacrifice a lot.
Like you say, the pageantry aspect in Kenya is not very big, but we want to make it big. You know, we want your noise, your support. When it's done, people know there's an event happening and this is going to go further and further.
As Mombasa prepares for the grand night this November, the contestants are ready, confident, inspired and determined to redefine beauty. Because here, beauty isn't just what you see, it's what you do with it. My name is Paul Munio and this is TV 47 Digital.